Hello, everybody. Naughty Dandy does do is the front porch sitting. How is everybody today? Oh, Jesus, I look like I just crawled out of bed. I didn't, though. Honest. Yeah, I did a long one there for Lying for Jesus, so we're going to have to make a shorter one here. This is about Tommy Tubesteak Tubervile. That's right. He's a coach. Well, he was a coach. And according to the dictionary, a coach is someone who is responsible for planning, organizing, teaching, and mentoring members of a sports team. Keyword there, team, right? Well, he started coaching university football teams in 1999 at Auburn University from 1999 to 2008. Then he went to the University of Mississippi from, he was at University of Mississippi from 1915 to 1995 to 1998. Then he went to Auburn from 99 to 2008. Then he went to Texas Tech from 2010 to 2012. And then University of Cincinnati from 2013 to 2016. And then he decided to put his little hand in politics. He wasn't making quite enough money the other way. So he started all his coaching stuff. Now he's worth, apparently, $20 million as of this year. So you weren't just an exceptional, weren't an exceptional coach. After almost 10 years at Auburn, you were fired. So how exceptional were you? In 2012, Coach settled a lawsuit filed by investors in Alabama that wanted to recover their losses in a fraudulent security scheme. Yeah. So Tubesteak managed a hedge fund that helped defraud clients of more than $1.7 million. Now, of course, his lawyers, denied the allegations, right? Always the other guy. His business partner is the one that took the friggin' heat for that. David Stroud. He pled guilty to the securities fraud. I guess to get arsehole off the hook. It's like only the mob pleads the fifth. But in this case, settling it is just as good, right? Because then you don't have the word guilty on your record. You settled it, so you're not guilty. Doesn't appear next to his name. He was listed as a defendant with Stroud when the lawsuit was filed in 2012, though. So, kind of gives you a clue that, yeah. So, he says, this is him on racism. My opinion of white nationalists, if someone wants to call them white nationalists, to me, they're just an American. The Democrats have polarized that term as part of their identity politics agenda that's ruining this country. Is that right? And he thinks white nationalists should remain in the military. Well, he changed his tune just a tad when Republicans Alabama Katie Britt and Mitch McConnell said white nationalists are racist. Yay for them. He wants Chuck Schumer to apologize for calling his support of white nationalists very dangerous. Then comes the coverall. I was a football coach for 40 years and had an opportunity to be around more minorities than anyone up on this hill. All while the players made no money for their work, and he and other coaches they just raked in the millions, right? Off college athletics. Yeah, he didn't give a shit about those players. He gave a shit about his pocketbook more. And as for white nationalists, he says, they have a few probably different beliefs. Now, if racism is one of those beliefs, then I'm totally against it. That's because Caitlin Collins set him straight and he started backpedaling his little bicycle there. And then he takes it upon himself to hold up over 300 senior officer promotions. It's over 300 now. So now the Marines, Navy, Army, and soon to be Air Force will have no confirmed chiefs in place. He's putting national security at risk because even the two ICs don't have the full range of authorities necessary to make the decisions that will sustain the military's edge. Thanks, Tubesteak. The generals and admirals who will be leaders in a decade from now are all colonels and captains today. And they're looking ahead saying, well, if one friggin' senator can hold up our promotions, then why should we stay in this record? I'll go on the friggin' talking circuit. Might as well do that. Make money that way because it's not worth it to stay in the service if we're not going to get our promotions on time and our families are going to suffer. So I'm afraid that they're going to take retirement after their 20 years to get their pension and they're going to be done. They're not even going to care about ranks anymore because he's holding everything up. I think the Pentagon should be the ones that recommend and promote these guys. In Canada, we have things called career managers, and everything goes through them. All your employment reports and all that stuff all goes through a career manager. The only ones that the Prime Minister agrees to are generals. So yeah, we have people in the Department of National Defense that handle that stuff. So Tubesteak and his cronies can't be counted on, and that their service and dedication to the country's safety and readiness is not of any value whatsoever to that man, Tommy Tubesteak. So let me know what your thoughts are. I think he's a disgusting piece of shit. He's not even living in Alabama, the state he's supposed to be governing. He's living in Florida with his wife. She took her real estate license out of Alabama. She's only practicing in Florida. So they have no ties to Florida other than to say he used to live there. Anyway, Naughty Nana loves you. I got a couple more. Hang on to your shirt. Mwah. Be good, be safe. Take care of you first so you can take care of other people. I love you so much, and thanks for hanging in with me. Love ya.